All right, guys. Yeah, what are we doing today? We're on the triple. Yeah, I haven't ridden the triple in 3 weeks, and I'm really excited to get back on it. And yeah, I know you guys have been watching the FZ, but yeah, uh, let's get on the triple. Go for a ride. Yay! Yay! Yeah. So it's a Sunday morning. Gonna meet one of my riding buddies, and riding the triple. Just as I trying to get myself organized here. Sorry, guys. Um, yeah, look like they're building more stuff around here as always. But yeah, so back on the triple today, guys. Very happy, and I've been riding the FZ for a couple of weeks. Finally got the triple out of the trailer, and all I can tell you is, man, I'm happy I'm on the triple. And the FZ is a cool bike, fast bike, but it's no triple, and it's just so much. I tell you, I just look forward to getting on this bike all the time. It doesn't have the brute power, and you know, the more I ride, the more I'm okay with it. You know, I could jump on the FZ when I want to get real stupid, high-speed stuff, but the triple just makes up so much more for it with other things. You know, it's more comfortable bike, the seat's more comfortable, the riding position. I think we've talked about the riding position a lot. The pegs, I have more leg room, but they're farther back. It doesn't make any sense. Not to say it make any sense, it's just the way they designed the FZ. The pegs are forward, but your legs are higher. It's just really weird that they have it. You know, if it's going to be a touring bike, I'm not saying to be, you know, mid pegs, but just a little bit more leg room, I think, would be. But I guess, you know, it's a 2006 design, and they went into 14, so I guess it's an old design, where the triple here is just so comfortable. It's just a comfortable bike. On a highway, maybe you go a little bit to the FC, but I don't know. To me, it's a wash. Yeah, I don't have the wind protection. I just have this little fly screen here. This little, that's it. But the air is so much cleaner. It's much more quieter on the triple than it is on the FZ. And then it's just noticeably lighter. I just feel it just so much more. You know, it's much more agile. Easy to flick around, easy to maneuver when you're in a tight spot, you know, in a parking lot. It's not to say that the FZ is difficult. It's just, this is better. It's just better in every way. And so like I said, I'm really happy to be back on this. The triple, I put the FZ in the trailer. That's going to kind of be my bike for, you know, when I'm on the road. The triple I really want to ride more often. I definitely want to ride the triple much more often than I do want the FC. The FC is just for effects. And then another thing I noticed, and I'll have to come clean, I did have the triple out the other day. I had to run to the hardware store, and it was 90 degrees out. I didn't put my camera on, but it was, you know, it was kind of a short run, but whatever. So, you know I'm finally back on the triple, but this is like a really good long ride, finally back on the triple. It didn't give off any heat that was noticeable. So I knew it. I remember from last time that the triple is a much better bike to ride in the summertime. You don't feel anything as far as on your legs, where with the triple, with the FZ right here, guys, I felt the heat on the tank. You could feel your tires getting warmer. Not burning, but it was just, you felt it, you know. And I don't know if it's because of the fairing. I think I said this also before. Somebody told me that the fairing on these Yamahas, you will feel the heat because it's like got no place to go. So that may be the case. I don't know, but with the triple, it's a very comfortable bike to ride when it's hot out. And the temperature today is probably upper 80s, so it's probably going to be pretty warm today. But it's morning now. But it's a very comfortable ride. And I mean, I know I'm a broken record. It's just an all-around great bike. And I know a lot of guys tune in to me talk about the triple, but It's hard to knock the triple. I don't have any issues with it as far as dependability. Yes, it did stall a couple of times, but it hasn't done that in a while. So not in a while. It hasn't done it when I was in Ohio. It didn't do it when I went to the hardware store, and it's not doing it so far now. But who knows? It may come back. And then as far as the clunking, the little clicking noise, it's the brakes. I found out it's the brakes, so it's not a big deal. So I'm pretty happy with it, even though I did hear about a recall, but for valve spring retainers. But it seems like it's the European versions, and not the well, I don't say other countries, but they give you a number to look at, whatever your VIN number, and mine's not in it, so evidently I don't have to replace it, or I don't have to bring it in for service, which you know how much I hate. I don't like bringing my bike in for service because I like to do all my own service. I mean, so there's times I guess you have to if it's something that's major, and whatever. So I'm not. I'm happy about that. I don't have to bring it in, because they say you could not have your bike for a month, or it's because the whole motor, supposedly the motor's got to come out. I don't understand why the motor's got to come out for valve springs or valve retainers. Why can't you just take the tank off, take the valve cover off, and then just do it? Boom. That's what I do on my race car. It's not that big of a deal. You don't have to pull the motor out to what is this? Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. I don't know what that was. One guy going in, the other guy going out. Maybe he went to the wrong house. Who knows? I guess he was being nice to the guy. No big deal. So yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, to the average guy, it's a big deal. But changing valve spring retainers, it's not a big deal. In my skill level anyway. I guess I understand why some people, but I just kind of see why you have to pull the whole motor out. But maybe the guy was, that's what he was saying, but maybe that wasn't really what the deal was. I don't know. But my bike's not affected so far, so whatever. So we're just going to go meet one of my buddies. Some of the guys can't ride today. Really nice day as far as there's no clouds out. It's going to be humid, but we've had a lot of rain in the last 4 days. It's like non-stop. There was a hurricane, tropical storm Debbie, came up the coast, and man, it brought so much rain and so much moisture and so much humidity. But the sun is out now, and we're riding. I've been taking some short rides in the FC, but it's in between rain, whatever. So, but yeah. So any of you guys that ride the triple, if you have other bikes, I'm not sure this is your favorite bike, but that was close, guys. I don't know if you've seen that, but that was it looked like a hawk, but it wasn't an eagle, but it definitely looked like a hawk. But he was moving slow across my path. But you got to stay on top of things. That would have been ugly. He would have hit me right in the head. I would have been flying off the bike, and it wouldn't have been good. Anyway, yeah. So getting back to the triple again. I don't know if you guys have other bikes. I do. I've had many bikes in the last 5 years, and I have to say, it's kind of a toss-up between. I hate to bring this one up again, but it's all the bikes I had. It's a toss-up between the GS. Oh, that's good. I like that. Those are little pickups. I think it's Daihatsu. I'm not sure. Anyway, I keep doing that. It's between the GS and the triple. Two bikes that I really, really like. I do miss my GS a lot. I always say that I miss the GS. Should have never stole that bike. Not sure if I'm gonna wait for the new one. Is so for the same options that all right, it's got a little bit more tech, but it's almost $30,000 out the door. I'm not going to spend $30,000. I'm going to wait till they come on the used market, and if I'm going to get another GS, but I do want another one. But that's between those two bikes. What are those? The triple, the triple, and the GS. Two favorite bikes that I've ever owned. I mean, I really always looked forward to jumping on either one, and now, since I don't have the GS, this is the bike that I always want to go back to. I take my Kawasaki out to 77, but that's just for like a short run. And then, you know, I have the FZ, but this is so much more refined, so much more user-friendly. It's just a friendly bike that does it all. It accelerates hard. It does so much, and it's I look forward to this bike, you know, and I like the way it looks too, so that helps, you know. When you have a bike that not only gives you a functionality, but gives you a the look that you're looking for. I mean, because that's what we buy bikes on, is style, don't we? But we also want functionality. I mean, I would love to have a sport bike like a R1 or a Fireblade or S1000RR, Panic Alley, any of those bikes. They really, really are cool looking. They're just cool bikes. Oh, I thought somebody was smoking pot, but it's just burning leaves over there. Yeah. They're really cool looking bikes, but as far as function, they're just a one trick pony. They just do one thing really, really well, and it's a performance bike, and that's what it does. They're not comfortable. It's just, and I talk about it's not so much leaning over the bike. It's the bringing the neck up and just like, now I'm leaning down, say like now, and then I got to put my neck up. I just don't know. I don't know. The neck would bother me more than my back, I think the back would be less because I'm taking pressure. Now my back is not bouncing, straight up. Well, this bike's not straight up either. So, but, on a straight up bike, you tend to, that's my back is bad. I have a herniated disc in the lower part of my back, and the pounding of it is what bothers me. So it's the neck would bother me on a sport bike. But anyway, so I always talk about this is my sport bike. It's not a super bike, but it's a sport bike as far as I'm concerned, without the fairings and out with clip-ons. I know some people will laugh and say, well, then it's not a sport bike. But it'll do everything a sport bike can. If I had the talent to race at the track with this thing and just push it, I'm sure I could hang with any of the bikes in its class. But anyway, so I'm just happy to be on the triple, and I don't know if I'm going to turn the camera back on. I'm sure I'm going to turn the camera back on. I just wanted to make a short video. This might be a long video. Who knows? You never know with me, Okay, let's see what these guys are doing. Yeah. Yeah, so what else? I guess that's it for now, guys. I'll be back in whenever when I get to where our usual meeting spot is. That's about 20 minutes from now, and I don't know, which way should I go? But I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. So Dane has redid his. I'm back, guys. Yeah, I'm back. We just got some fuel, and can you guys listen to that thing? No baffle, and he did a rear fender kit, and man, those lights are bright. And so he did a fender kit in the back to make it look more like I guess if you guys are familiar with the Triumph bombers. Man, those lights are bright, and it sounds really, really good. The whole bike looks really nice. We always joke around. Me and James, other guy we ride with, was mentioning he's got to lose them crash bars, but otherwise, the bike looks really, really good. It's just I really like the way it looks out. Really, really good. It sounds fucking good. That thing sounds good, guys. Yeah, I want Dane to look what it looks like from the rear. I'm sure he'll be watching the video. Yeah, it does look good. Yeah. No, it feels good to roll. It's really humid today, guys, and we were just sweating our ass off, just BSing about life in general. And then we got on the bike, and I said, you know what? Let me turn the camera back on, get a view of Dane's new project. He's been working on this for months. Came out really nice, really, really nice. I just can't believe how bright them lights are. I don't know the name of the kit or anything like that, but the exhaust really looks really, really cool. So, he makes me want to get a cruiser. I'm not sure though. I mean, I do love the wood sounds, but I don't know if I could live with that thing every day. It's just a nice little loop around here. Yeah, it's a nice road. Yeah, real nice. Yeah, I think, getting back with the triple a little bit before I hang up, say goodbye. Yeah, I mean, it's 85 degrees, very humid out, and I don't feel any heat coming on my legs whatsoever. It's extremely comfortable. So at least we got a major positive in the summertime with this bike. Very cool bike to ride in more ways than one. A nice loop. Yeah, this is definitely a nice loop. Too bad it's only 35 mile an hour. That sounds good. I know I keep saying that, guys, but it does. It sounds good and it looks good too. Alright guys, I guess that's it for today. Not much. Just want to talk about the triple as always, and still happy as always, and my favorite bike is that I currently own. I look forward to riding this more than any other bike, and anytime I get a chance, I'm on this bike. So with that guys, I'm sure I'll be back when I got something more interesting to talk about. But for now, later guys.